I came outside the first morning of the vortex. This is when it first got started. The temperature in Chicago was 1 degree. What the is a degree? Why would you even put a 1 up? I've lived in Chicago for 5 years. Yeah. Don't go. They got some up there called winter. And is unbelievable. Well, he from Chicago. Don't go up there. Hey, man, you remember when we were up there? First of all, it's when I started my talk show and they were asking me, so I had a choice to shoot it in Chicago or Connecticut, where Maury Povich shot his show for tax purposes. But they gave us a tax exempt in Chicago. My wife went up there in January on one of those rare days where it was like 50-some degrees in Chicago. She said, "Oh my God, Steve, I love it here." So we moved to Chicago. After the first winter, they created this new in Chicago called Vortex. That was that winter. You know, when you come outside, yeah, this is just the beginning of Vortex. You know how the iPhone tells you the temperature? I came outside the first morning of the Vortex. This is when it first got started. The temperature in Chicago was 1 degree. What the is a degree? Why would you even put a 1 up? The temperature is 1. Just put a 0 up. What the is you giving me hope for? What the is 1 degree? Do you know the next week it was 22 below 0? We had a week of 22, 16 below 0. They had a wind chill factor of 25 below 0. The worst I've ever done. You're going to Chicago. Now, Terrell, he's from Chicago, but you're from Chicago too? It's nice in the summer, but summer's only 2 weeks. They have this little called spring. You see some buds come on the tree. Then there's 2 weeks of summer. Then they have fall, and fall is like the leaves fall off the trees like in 3 days. They go from green to orange, they on the ground, and then after that, it's just hail. Pure hail. So have a great time in Chicago.